Hey ladies, Coach Lou. I'm checking in to talk to you very quickly about not letting the self-esteem wreckers ruin your journey. What do I mean by this? So as humans, we have innate ability to develop the sense of self and a self of value in ourselves, unlike the animal kingdom. This can become very problematic because we start listening to what other people think and our self-esteem takes a downward slope. I'm going to talk a lot more about self-esteem in the coming months. But this specific video, I want to talk to you about not letting other people ruin your journey. The self-esteem wreckers, the people that tell you that, what you're doing is silly, that, you're losing too much too fast. And generally what it means is it says more about them than what it does about you. But what it does for you when you're feeling good and you're working hard is it pushes you further down that slope because you've been in this habit of constantly listening to what other people think. And what I want you to try and do is surround yourself with like-minded people who are going to help you in your journey. This is why my live groups of women work so well. And I'm not doing this to sell any live groups to you because I'm currently fully booked, but surrounding yourself by people who can build your self-esteem rather than wreck it will most definitely make a difference. Sometimes it can be a real struggle because family and friends can be the worst self-esteem wreckers. They're the ones that tell you, just have this on a night out, just have that, oh, just miss the gym. And usually what it's saying is they really like to do what you do, but in the process of doing that, rather than telling you how fabulous you are and how amazing you're doing and how proud of you they are, it does the opposite and it tips the scales, so to speak. So what can you do? Well, lots of exercises to build your self-esteem. I'm going to be doing a lot of this over the coming months, but also just trying to remind yourself of this video, to remind yourself that when someone is pulling you down, it usually says a lot more about them than it does about you, and it can hurt, yeah? But when you start to build your self-esteem, things like this won't hurt as much. Here's a great example. So many of us who are coaching online, life coaches, etc., we get thousands of positive comments, but often what also happens is you get negative comments as well. You might get 1,000 amazing comments and one bad one, but someone with good self-esteem can take it on the chin and let it go over the top of them and realise that it's more about that person than it is about you. You've hit a nerve with them, or they don't really have the knowledge on the subject. It's something that can go over your head. When you don't have great self-esteem, that one comment, that one little thing that person says is enough to make you feel bad for days, and it's enough to knock you off your journey. So I'm here to say there is support out there. Get yourself in groups of like-minded women who are building each other up. It works, guys, it really does. And if you haven't got people around you, find people online who are going through similar journeys. Follow people online who are going through similar journeys that can help you and remind you how amazing you are and that what you're doing is 100% worth it. So the self-esteem wreckers, get rid of them out of your life. I'm not saying get rid of all your friends and your family, but what I'm saying is get rid of them out of your head. Don't give them a place in your head to stop you on your journey, because I can guarantee you when you get to the end of your journey, you will be so happy with what you've achieved that all of the negative comments won't matter anymore, and they most definitely will go over your head. No self-esteem wreckers, self-esteem builders. Have a wonderful day. Coach Lou.